Time to suit up.
See you Mondays and Fridays, 8 to 10 on over-the-air WHKY channel 14.2.
Hello and welcome into another week here on the WHKY News. Today is Monday, April 7th. I'm Ralph Mangum. Watch the WHKY News on over-the-air TV on channel 14.2 or catch us online at WHKY.com or on our YouTube channel. In our top stories, 20-year-old Garen Nathaniel Killian of Lenoir and 18-year-old Kylie Latod Simpson of Hickory were arrested by Hickory police early Sunday morning. They were both charged with 7 felony counts each of attempted first-degree murder and assault with a deadly weapon with intent to kill, inflicting serious injury. They were also charged with discharging a firearm within the city limits and going armed to the terror of the people. Killian and Simpson were arrested in connection with an incident on Catawba Valley Boulevard Southeast in Hickory in the vicinity of the former Party City store. The incident was reported at about 12:45 a.m. Sunday. Victims include a 35-year-old male from Morganton, a 35-year-old male from Newton, and a 27-year-old female from Newton. Both suspects were in possession of handguns at the time of their arrests. Killian and Simpson were taken into custody without incident shortly after 2 a.m. Sunday behind Walmart and Sam's Club. Both suspects were placed in the Catawba County Detention Facility with bond for each now set at $100,000. First appearances in district court were scheduled today. An Alexander County man received a minimum 10-year sentence for providing drugs that caused an overdose death. Rob Eastwood reports.
The defendant in this case supplied fentanyl to the victim on multiple occasions. He could end up spending more than a dozen years in prison. 34-year-old Matthew Douglas Roop of Taylorsville was sentenced to serve 10 to 13 years in prison after pleading guilty to death by distribution. The plea was entered during Catawba County Superior Court last Thursday. Roop entered the guilty plea in connection to the overdose death of a 35-year-old male victim in October of 2023. The victim overdosed on drugs supplied to him by Roop. The autopsy report indicated that the victim died of toxicity from methamphetamine, gabapentin, oxycodone, and alprazolam. The victim's cell phone was seized, and Roop was identified as a contact who sold the drugs. Roop told investigators that the victim contacted him to get fentanyl. Roop met his supplier and took the fentanyl to the victim at his residence. Roop reportedly told the victim that the fentanyl was strong and could kill him. He provided the victim with Narcan, a substance designed to rapidly reverse the effects of a life-threatening opioid emergency. Roop said he sold fentanyl to the victim on 5 other occasions and had provided him with Narcan during several of those transactions as a precaution. Roop addressed the court and apologized to the victim's family. You can get much more on this case by going to our website, WHKY.com. Reporting for WHKY News, I'm Rob Eastwood.
Thank you, Rob. Officials in Iredell County broke ground Friday on the future site of Weathers Creek High School. The school will be located at 246 Overcash Road in Troutman. School officials say the new school will alleviate overcrowding at Lake Norman High School and South Iredell High School, both of which are over capacity. The new school is expected to have a 1,600 student capacity. Elected officials, community members, district leaders, and school administrators were in attendance for the event Friday. In January, Iredell County Commissioners approved resolutions authorizing the sale and issuance of an $83.9 million general obligation bond and a $40 million limited obligation bond to finance construction. Voters approved an $80 million referendum for the new school in March of 2020, but construction costs have risen significantly since then. By last year, some estimates for the project were more than double the original cost estimates. Arianna, Mack, and her guest have information on an upcoming event involving Foothills Veterans Helping Veterans.
Each year, the Foothills Veterans Helping Veterans host the Foothills Veterans Stand Down. Veterans come together at Catawba Valley Community College for camaraderie, food, clothing, medical, dental, and other services. Joining WHKY, Rick Vandett and Larry McMullen on the details of the event.
This is the 13th annual Foothills Veterans Helping Veterans Stand Down, and this one is held at the Catawba Valley Community College, the Tarleton Center. Starts at 8 o'clock. Our ceremony is at 9 o'clock, and this is to help veterans with things they need. We have about 60 vendors who come in and offer their services and some gifts. The VA is there.
Wow, 13th annual. Is there anything new this year or new needs?
Nothing is new except that each year we tweak it just a little bit to ensure that the veterans get the service that we would like to give them. We've streamlined the registration. We do things to ensure there are no long lines for anybody, and the flow of traffic goes very smoothly, as 60 different agencies are providing information and handouts for our veterans. We want to make sure that every veteran, he or she, gets the information they need and gets pampered and taken care of. This is a day for us to honor our veterans and take care of them. We provide haircuts and massages. The line at the massages sometimes can get a little bit long because throughout the day people start getting achy walking around and standing and things of that nature. So we do want to take care of them.
I think a lot of the veterans saw what happened with the Helene and the flood, and that so many of them have volunteered to help those in need, and that's created some mental problems for them. We have the different veterans organizations, the DAV, VFW, that have helped in the western part of the state, and they help every year with us. And so that added need that North Carolinians have needed has added to the mental problems that some of our guys have.
And how can listeners stay connected with Foothills Veterans Helping Veterans?
Our website is foothillsveteranshelpingveterans.com. If I was smart enough, I'd have said fvhv.com, but maybe we'd change it. It's a real long word, foothillsveteranshelpingveterans.com.
I'm Arianna Mack for WHKY.
Thank you, Arianna, and thanks to Larry McMullen and Rick Vandett for all they do in our community. More courtroom news coming up in today's crime report. In local sports, LR baseball plus plenty more from LR, App, our community colleges, and the Crawdads. And in community focus, an effort to make citizens aware of licensing requirements for contractors, plus news regarding I-77 in Mooresville. A lot of rain today with a high around 65. Sunny but cooler for the next couple days with a high tomorrow right at 60 degrees and the low Tuesday night in the mid-30s. Not quite so cold after that, but still pretty chilly with highs all week long, only in the 60s. Look for warmer weather to return about a week from today. The latest forecast can always be found at WHKY.com. I'm Ralph Mangum. You're watching the WHKY News.